little water doesn't hurt them in this situation. But the worst thing to me, listen, hear that thunder? It's the thunder, and especially it's the lightning that's causing the thunder that's worrying me, because there's been some pretty good pops of it. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the Wild Huckleberry. I'm getting ready to go out and take care of everybody. I'm about to put some water in here for the rabbits. Excuse me a second. Let me find the end of this thing. We'll fill this up with water, and then I wish the water will run. And then Luna's water bowl is a little nasty looking, so I'm gonna put her some fresh in there, and then I'm gonna go take care of the animals. Sorry, I'm having trouble with standing on the hose because it's all done up here. Lee did some ride mowing yesterday, so everything is piled up so he could get it out of his way. You see, when it gets in the sun, it gets so nasty on the bottom of it. So I'm going to clean it up right quick. So got a few things that I'm doing right now, trying to figure out a couple of things, we should say. The chicks are getting to the point where I'm about ready for them to not be in the brooder anymore. But the last time that I had chicks, I put them in that old, that little hut or little coop that we had. But the problem with that is, that was, what, 7 chicks? And here, by the way, here's treats for Luna and for Thor. They're going to be happy about that. But that was for 7 chicks, and currently I have 26, so it's not big enough to hold all of them. So I can't just put that in there and leave them in the coop with the big chickens. And I want something. I want them to be able to get out and get on some grass and such and get used to free ranging some. But if you don't know about chickens, in order to get them to come back to the coop and stay where you want them to be, you've got to have a little time to do that. Sorry guys, I'm gonna leave y'all with some water, and I'll be back. I'm gonna go ahead and take care. I'm gonna go backwards here. I'm gonna take care of the chickens first this morning. But you've got to be able to have them with a place that they'll come to and stay with for a good amount of time, at least a couple of weeks, so that they'll establish that as home, and they'll keep coming back to it. So I've got to figure out something. I got to put something in here. Oh, y'all, I hadn't thought about it, but I guess I didn't see the chickens running around, did it? Because the door decided to open that much, and I don't know how many of the chickens will fit out of that door. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw them. Oh, good. Somebody broke another one off. I'm not real happy with the fact that these are plastic and the chickens keep jumping up on them and breaking them. Apparently, yeah, I'm gonna have to replace yet another one. Oh, I'm hitting the fence. They didn't snap that back, but got some more feed for them yesterday, so this thing is full of feed again. And I'm gonna throw them some wormies to make them happy. Back up, Lou. And Luna's right here in the middle of everything, of course. Luna, get out of those. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You don't eat those. Luna. No. Get out of the worms. Okay. Get out of it. Alright, let me shut this. Let me get the poor chickens out while I get his head sticking out right now. Alright, give me a second, guys. I'm going to see what I can do about getting these poor babies out of here. Move your head, darling. Let's see if it'll go ahead and open it on its own. Got fresh batteries, so there's no dang reason for it to not open. Come on, Luna, move out of the way so that they can get out, please. Alright, so here we go. The struggle continues with this lame door. Now, look, it's going to close. I'm betting it's going to turn around and open again. Yeah. Sounds like it's struggling so hard. And it's got fresh batteries. Let's say I haven't seen thing 1 and thing 2 yet, so I see one of them standing just inside the door. I'm going to watch it for a minute and see if it's going to close again. Or is it going to stay open? I believe that's thing 2. Yep, it's going to close again. Goofy thing. And now it's going to open again. Or then again, maybe not this time. Goofy door. I do not know what this thing is doing. Luna. Luna, come here. Come over here, baby. This is frustrating me. There's no reason I should have to continuously fight my chicken door. And, I want to see this time. Sorry guys, but I want to see again if it's going to stay open or if it's going to close again. Goofy dang thing. There's thing 1. Hello thing 1. I'll be out of your way in a minute, Bubba. Okay, I think it's going to stay open this time. I think it's going to actually stay open this time. Alright. So, as I said, this is just a constant struggle with that stupid door. I'm so ready to have a different door. I just need a good one. I need one that's going to work, and it's going to work, and it's going to work, instead of it's going to work, or maybe it's not going to work, or maybe it is going to work, maybe it isn't going to work. I don't know. That one, I don't know for sure. I have to trust it, but I can't really trust it most of the time. So, well, I say thing 1 and thing 2 made it out, so it stayed open a little while at least. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and take care of rabbits here and go up and take care of the goats. I'll be back, guys. So, I went to Tractor Supply yesterday and picked this up. And this being a new bale of Timothy grass. See, it's pressed up in there. Ugh. There's a lot of pressure on those straps right there. But I was looking for some of this at Atwood's the other day, and they didn't have any. So I ended up having to go to Tractor Supply to get some. And I've showed you guys before this trash can right back here. I keep my Timothy hay, my Timothy grass, Timothy hay, whatever you want to call it, in there for the rabbits. I put as much as I can of it in there. And I am actually going to take a small section of it here, right there, and I'm going to give it to Clint here. There you go, Bubba. And I know he will appreciate that greatly. The goats will come down here and think about getting in it, but I'm about to go feed them so they won't stay. Alright, let me go feed them. And then I also bought one other thing while I was at Tractor Supply. Thor, back up. You don't need that. Get back. Back up. Now, bub. Now. He gets in and he makes Clint get out of it. I don't want that to happen. But I bought one other thing at Tractor Supply, and I'll show you that here in a minute. Alright, so there was one more thing that I bought at Tractor Supply. I've been dealing with the fact that the babies didn't have enough water. They just didn't have enough water. They drink it in one day easy. And so I went to Tractor Supply to just look around. And now I haven't put it in there yet, but I'm really hoping that that right there, zoom in on it, that right there is going to solve my problem. It says it's a duck waterer, but what I like about it is it loads from the top and it is really big, should hold a lot of water. So we're going to put it in there this morning and we're going to test it, and I'll let you guys know a little later how it's working. Alright, so the other day I showed you an update on the chicks, and I realized that I did not show you that I had moved them to a new brooder that I developed. I made the cages that I use for the hay. This is what was inside it. This is one of those containers that had been cut off, and so it's shorter than the other one was, but it's a lot wider. So I just cleaned it out because it needed it. A lot of the brown you see on it is from the dirt that was in it from before. So I took care of that. I got that cleaned up, and I'll put the new waterer in there when I do it. And I got to show you what I came up with as a way to put them in there, put them in something to keep them. So this is their first time ever to actually put their feet on some grass, and so I made this little makeshift box for now. Luna, back up. And so to put them in, this lid that I have right here slides back and forth, and I just put them in that way. The problem's going to be getting them out. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do to get them out, but I am going to show you once I get the brooder back in there, get shavings in it, get the waterer back in it. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Now I'm racing, listen. You hear that? I'm racing against possible rain here. You see the clouds, so I got to hurry up and get this done, which honestly, Luna, honestly, getting them out here takes a heck of a lot longer than it does to clean that thing out and get it ready to go. So give me a couple minutes or a few seconds in your way, and I'll show you how I got it set up inside. All right, everybody is back in. They're finally back to their home. The new waterer is in place. It's probably going to get pooped on more because it's shorter, but it comes all the way up to the top just about, so couldn't put anything higher in there. They'll get some shavings in the water, but it's 3 gallons, so it should hold a lot better. Filled their food up, and of course they're having fun digging through the shavings now. And just so you know, we barely made it in time. It's starting to rain right now, and I think I'm going to take this opportunity to go feed Thor and the goats and the cows, and you'll see, well, I don't know, I probably won't record, but the thing about it is goats hate water, but they will not stay inside when I've got food. All right, I got them fed, It's raining pretty good right now. Not hard, but it's raining pretty good. But you see that the goats are going to get out here and eat. They don't care. Little water doesn't hurt them in this situation. But the worst thing to me, listen, hear that thunder? It's the thunder, and especially it's the lightning that's causing the thunder that's worrying me, because there's been some pretty good pops of it. So I'm going to get the last of what I need to get done and get myself inside. Oh, it is it's a needed rain. We haven't had any in quite a while. They've been saying we were going to get some. I'm glad to see we're finally getting some, but I didn't want to get too wet. I'm already pretty wet though, because I cleaning up after we cleaned that chicken brooder out. I got pretty sweaty because it is humid.
Pay attention, P. There you go. Good job, buddy. Good job. What you gotta do is go get in front of it. Pay attention, P. Good job. Block it back. Good job. Good job, Pax.